What is up, everybody? It is Zachary Reality, and welcome to Zachary Reality. We are here with Dillon, the most recently eliminated contestant. Dillon, tell me what happened.
Baby, they finally kicked my loud ass out. I couldn't believe it. But what I'm most upset and mad about is that no one in the world gets the chance to see my finale outfit.
Oh my God, I was gonna say your outfits the entire season have been killing it. Everything has just been matching, it's been fit perfectly. How did you kind of put together all these outfits? Did you know in advance you were gonna need all these planned?
First of all, I always have to plan my outfits everywhere I go. I did not know what to expect, so I had a hashtag save a whole outfit whenever times get rough. I needed something to spice it up. Just tried to plan as much as in advance as possible. And I think I did a good job. Every outfit was a hit.
Every outfit, and you didn't rewear anything.
Me? No, ma'am. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Repeating outfit on national TV?
Never.
I could never.
How many suitcases did you have?
The crazy part about it is that when I went to the airport, the lady was like, "This is the largest bag I have ever seen in my entire life." I literally had to throw clothes away in the middle of the airport. My luggage was 96 kg, which
Wow.
is like she was like the legal amount that you can bring is like 35 pounds. So I have to like reduce a lot of things in the airport and throw away a lot of great outfits. But I think I saved the best ones for the show.
For sure. Now, I kind of want to know a little bit about your strategy on the anonymous. I felt like you were making friends with everybody. You did make some enemies. You were not afraid to be yourself. What was kind of your goal with this show?
My strategy was just to go in there and be myself. Like allow people to fall in love with who Dillon was. In my professional world, I work as an employee engagement regional manager. And so I'm like a professional best friend. And so I wanted to use those skill sets that I have for my professional job and kind of apply it in the house.
And how did that go for you? I mean, you obviously made it really far. It worked for most of it, but why do you think you weren't able to bring the game home?
You see, sometimes I let my emotions get the best of me, but I have to let people know what it is. And sometimes I'll be a little bit too real for the people. And being real and also being fabulous at the same time can be posed as a threat. And I guess I was a big enough threat for some people, especially Christopher.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's talk
Uh,
about Christopher. How do you feel about him being the one to kind of send you home?
after I think it's the perfect love story. I think Christopher is just so cute and so charming. And I was kind of upset when Victoria came in the house and she stole my man, but I had to let her make it. But I
Mhm.
think that it was so just fun and full circle to see that he finally got his lick back. So after I told him off and I told him, hey, if you get like on the chopping block, I'm voting you and giving you the boot. He did the same thing to me. So I was like, that kind of deserved it, but no one wanted to see it happen. But I think that it's the perfect love story, and I wouldn't want it any other way. Like I think I would be so upset if someone else would have kicked me out if it wasn't Christopher.
That's nice to see because you guys did get into it multiple times throughout the season. So I'm glad that you are in a good place now.
Oh yeah, I like to tell you it's like a big old happy family. You fight and you argue with your brothers and your siblings, and I mean, at the end of the day, you love each other, and it's nothing but love, and that's exactly what me and Christopher are.
Well, let's talk about some of your cast members on the show. Let's start with Christopher and Victoria. Do you think that they can make it last after the show?
Ciao. I was not tuned in for that Love Island episode, baby. But if they do, good luck to them. Hopefully she don't have to strangle him a bit because sometimes he can just be a little crazy.
Mhm. Yeah. Who are you rooting for to win the show?
Oh, my girl Nina.
Mhm.
Nina has to win. When I tell you I love her, that's my ace boom coon. We are literally best friends in the house. I don't know if what you don't see is that we actually had code. So if there was ever a time that I was like talked about or getting ready to be on the chopping block, I would ask Nina, I'm like, hey Nina, do you like these shoes with this outfit? If she says yes, that means that I'm all in the clear. But if she says no, that means somebody was talking noise about me and we need to chop it up very soon. So we had these little pockets of information. That's my best friend. So I hope she takes home the win.
Yeah, Nina is great. What is your thoughts about Lily? She, was playing low key for a while. A lot of people were coming after her, but she's still there.
Lily Billy, I think She's like a little firecracker. She's just so spicy at times. And sometimes she's not wanted. Sometimes she is wanted. Sometimes people keep her in a game just as a scapegoat so they can just like kick her out, like, and be the person that's like, oh yeah, but Lily's still here. So I think they just gave her the black sheep edit of the whole like episode. So I
Mhm.
love Lily. We had our little twerk offs in the kitchen. That was my ace boom cool. And I gave her a little nickname, Lily Billy. But sometimes she can be a little bit dramatic.
Mhm, for sure. Now, was it when Jack went home that you were like really upset about it and kind of like isolated your emotions from the house?
Yeah, when Jack went home, I was pretty shocked because I didn't want him to leave at that moment. Like, if you know, like in the face-to-face world, Jack was one of the most lovable players. Like, everyone loved Jack. And now watching it back, now I see like, oh wow, we really got a big player out. But I was shooken up because his walkout was very emotional. His elimination was emotional. We didn't understand why he was so upset, but now looking back, I kind of understand why he was like running the game for a bit. And
Hmm.
so to see someone like lose it, I was just very shooken up. And then I thought it was somewhat of like my fault that every time that he was at risk, it was always because of me.
Hmm.
Like, for example, whenever we had the ball challenge and we had to throw the balls in it, I got a ball in his name. So I'm like, I prevented him from being safe. Then when it came to like in the chat, like I put his name out there as Popsicle, and I was like, hey, Jack is gonna be up for elimination. That was the only elimination, the only at risk that he had for that day. That was the only time that he was, and he only had one vote
Hmm.
for a nomination, and he got put out. So I felt horrible that it was kind of my fault on why he left the game.
Yeah, that makes sense. What do you think about Andy?
I love Angie, and I thought that we were gonna be like the gay icons that ran the game, but Andy really was trying to come after me. I could
Mhm.
not believe that. I said, Andy, don't switch up on me. Me and Andy, we would literally wake up in the morning and go and stretch and get ready for the challenges. And I just little to know that he was throwing my name under the bus. And then he was over here like mad because he thought I got rid of Jack when Jack was the main one who was getting rid of him. I
Hmm.
was over it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you are absolutely hilarious. I loved watching you on the show. I see a big career ahead of you. So what do you hope to take away from this opportunity? And, tell us a little bit about your social media and where everyone can follow you.
Well, you can follow me at Dillon a Celeb, baby, and tune into all of my crazy, iconic outfits and all of my crazy adventures. I'm always doing something from hosting live events to working football games. So you'll catch me around. And like I say, baby, this will not be the last time that you see the celebrity blessed in your TV screens. So stay tuned.
Period. I love it. Well, it was so much fun to chat. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much, Zachary. I appreciate you.
Of course. Bye, everybody.